find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Minnesota Vikings. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. And here's a six-year man, Austin Eckler. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the 44, Murray. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Being chased out left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Eckler now between the tackles. And I don't think he got there. No. Too short. Maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete to McBride. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get the football as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, that's a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on the initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Cousins. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. And I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go, because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Give left side here for Nwangu.
And some room to maneuver. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, Cousins.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams on defense and may blitz more.
He's got a man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are 8 for 6.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. people like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Up the middle with Eckler. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent game and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray, touchdown! Rondale Moore from 19 yards away. And the Cards have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, trying to tie this football game. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll go right back to Nwangu. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Cousins.
They'll get this to Nwangu.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Up the middle, Nwangu.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
The Vikings at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's Chandler.
He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Cousins on 3rd and 2. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here to Nwangu. He will push his way down to about the 14. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team. They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps. To throw is Cousins. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end. Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
From the 27, Murray. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Murray. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop him with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Murray off play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot. Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You can go right back to him and hope he explodes or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. On the give is Nwangu. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
On second down, here's Nwangu. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give them a gain of 37. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On play action, Cousins. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hawkinson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan and keep moving.
Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Couple of Oklahoma teammates there. Murray to Brown for a Cardinal first. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. Got a man. It's McBride complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride, 49 yards. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. An extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead is now 21-14.
Vikings 14.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead with the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where they started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right. They had a bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Cousins now to throw on first down. That is caught by Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 more on that one and another first down. Nwangu. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On 2nd and 7, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. Now Cousins. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu with his his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And Moore is going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First down, and they stick with Eckler.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. The extra point up and good by Garibay.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Lets it fly for Thielen. It got his man complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? Guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shot.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Kene Nwangwu
with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Murray going to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. Murray to Moore, first down, Arizona. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Murray now on first down. Able to get this one to McBride. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10, right at the 40. Murray to air it out again. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And now to common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. So third down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. From the gun, Murray. This is swung out to Eckler. And this will not be enough. He only gets 3.
Short game that doesn't get him the first down. Brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Sets to throw on fourth. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
The kick is good.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. I've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw complete there to Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
I like what they did there. Still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Now Cousins. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cards have just about sewn up this football game.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. To throw is Murray. This will be caught by Brown.
On the move past the 40. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Back to throw, Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Vikings 25-yard line.
Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Cards,
they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory.
And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.